A survey of more than 500 high school students finds that the majority of them have fast food or pizza at least once a month. But having stores with unhealthy foods near their school doesn't really affect their weight. That is according to researchers at the University of Southern Maine. They found that even though nearly 12% of students were overweight or obese, the proximity of the stores with poor food choices did not predict the risk for obesity. This leads experts to believe that high school nutrition programs should focus on student actions rather than target neighboring stores. Well, recently the USDA introduced updated nutrition guidelines for consumers so that the food pyramid we all have come to know and love has now been replaced with a MyPlate visual guide. It's said to be easier to identify food groups and proper proportions for a healthy diet. Joining us today with a recipe that fits these guidelines are registered dietitians Nancy Whalen from the Clovis Unified School District. Hi, Nancy. And Melissa Murphy with the Network for a Healthy California. Nancy, both of you, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. This is a big deal, the food pyramid being replaced, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It was replaced a couple of weeks ago.
And so what does this mean for us? I mean, is it basically the same information just presented in a different way?
That's a good way to look at it, yes. And it's now on a plate versus a pyramid, and it's separated into the different food groups that we all know, and we'll go over that in a couple minutes here. But it's a good visual. It's a good visual for people to be able to look at a plate that they're eating or whatever they're eating on and recognize, do I have the right proportions of all the different foods?
Was, Melissa, the pyramid just not working? People weren't getting the message?
It was just hard to kind of visualize. It's just people understand a plate and what goes on it versus looking at a pyramid.
All right, let's talk about some of the meals that we can make with very nutritious ingredients. I'm looking around and I'm seeing broccoli, cucumbers. Will kids eat all this stuff if presented to them in the right way?
Hopefully they will. And I think that's a good lead in to just say that we need to be good role models. I think of myself every day and what I'm eating and what I'm doing, and of course kids are going to follow what we do. And so making sure that our foods that we buy for the home meet these guidelines, and also making sure that what we offer for the children to eat also is available for them. We want to make sure, can I explain the plate a little bit?
Yeah, let's explain this plate. This is the plate right in front of you. Okay, got it.
Okay, we want to make sure to focus on at least half of the plate being from fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
So I have sample strawberries here and some broccoli. We want to focus on the dark green as much as possible for the vegetables.
Okay.
Also the grains up here in the corner to be a whole grain. At least half of your grains be from whole grain. And then lean on the protein.
What is this?
That is chicken.
Oh, it is chicken. Okay. Okay, got it.
These are food models.
They're food models. I know. I appreciate that. I just thought maybe it was scrambled eggs or something, but no, it's chicken.
No,
it's good to know.
Chicken.
All right, Melissa, what are you making for us today? This is called a veggie tortilla roll-up. Kids will really eat this?
Yes, I think so. If you have them help you make it, is a good idea. We have a whole grain tortilla. We have some low-fat cream cheese that we would spread on our tortilla, and then put some spinach, the dark leafy greens. So you put your spinach on it. We also put in some protein. So it says veggie, but you can put in some lean turkey, and you can have some protein in there. There's some tomatoes we can throw in here. Cucumbers are a nice crunch to it, as well as some red bell pepper, and then also, if you like green chilies, there are some green chilies here that you could throw into it.
Gotcha. And
wrap up and serve. I made one there that you just serve and put a piece of fruit on there, and you've got whole grains, lean meats, veggies, and fruit.
Okay, what if you have a child who will look at this and then say, ooh, and start picking stuff out of it? Because I'm thinking of my own daughter who will start picking the vegetables out. Do I just give up? I mean, what do I do?
Don't give up. I made some beautiful dishes here. They're dips. So we have a low-fat sour cream with some salsa in it and green onions, as well as a low-fat vanilla yogurt with some grape juice in it. And so dipping is a wonderful way to get kids to eat their fruits and vegetables, and so having those available are a little bit healthier.
Yeah. So in other words, Nancy, we have to get creative. If they don't like it this way, we got to make it this way.
Right. And I think involving them in grocery shopping, menu planning, and even the prep will help them to eat foods.
Now, you say that studies show that kids are twice as likely to gain weight during the summer. Why is that?
That is because of inactivity and not the school structure. During the school day, they have a very structured schedule. During the summertime, they don't always have that structure there. So the Children's Power Play campaign is encouraging families to get their 60 minutes of physical activity every day as a family. As Nancy mentioned, as role models, they can do that and do family walks, maybe dance together, go get a dollar store jump rope, doing things together as a family to get their physical activity.
And so that is the Children's Power Play, Power Up Your Summer campaign.
Correct.
Where can people find out more information on that? Maybe get ideas on some of the recipes or some of the fun activities that you can do at home.
They can call our office at Central Valley Health Network, 255-4300, or visit our website at www.healthycalif.com.
Okay, gotcha. And let me ask you, Nancy, really quickly, at what age should we start introducing these types of foods to our kids?
To help them prepare in the kitchen, or just in general?
Yeah, just in general.
In general, like, you know, as soon as they can start taking solid foods, really. Yeah,
okay.
we can start, you know, in with the, I think it's infant cereal first, and then you move towards fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
But,
now, do you recommend, I know we're out of time, but do you recommend just giving them one vegetable or one fruit at a time until they learn to, or is that another segment?
Well, no, that's good as far as like food allergies or intolerances and things. Yeah, but then a wide variety is the best way to go in the end.
Sounds great. Thank you, ladies, so very much. And the recipe for the veggie tortilla you could find on the website healthycalif.org. Okay, 255-4300 is the number. You can also call the Central Valley Health Network at 255-4300. Didn't I just say that number? I did, right? Twice. I did it on purpose, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.